Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode from me. Hi, I'm the Black Dragon, and today we're once again going to continue on with the Flower Feather Clan reputation quest. Today, we're on to the final one of them, which is basically Jessica's story quest. So, here we bloody go. It's probably going to be the longest of the three. Also, we crossed over episode 100. Yeah, yeah, that passed me by.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. You came.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and it looks like we made it just in time.
Yes.
Although, can't say the same for the cuckoo-saurs.
No.
Kind of a low turnout, huh?
Yeah, you'll see why soon enough.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
Whoa! We're really flying! I feel light as a feather. I'm flying without a cuckoosaur.
These phlogiston wings are awesome.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they fly all on their own?
Mm-hmm. What happened while we were gone?
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called phlogiston wings. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls the flow of gaseous phlogiston.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if our tribe, well, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, it would revolutionize our mobility and responsiveness in times of crisis. Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really just fly on my own
Mm-hmm.
without the help of a cuckoosaur? You'd better believe it. Plus, you just passed the flying trial. Right, Elder Alpa?
What's the matter?
Elder Alpa?
Should this really count as a pass if we did the trial using phlogiston wings?
Why not?
That's a good
The
question.
scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't specifically say you have to ride a cuckoosaur, does it?
It doesn't, but the trial was around flying on a cuckoosaur, so that was a given.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, even Chaska had to ride a cuckoosaur in a trial, right? And the whole point of the trial is to test both your flying technique and your ability to work with a Saurian companion.
Exactly.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
Chaska, Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention?
Okay. It's a good invention. The sooner it's widely adopted, the better. It's an unknown quantity. You should use it with caution. Yeah.
Right? That's what I think too.
I agree that they have strategic value, but I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards if they're using phlogiston wings.
Yeah.
Why? Shunan finally mustered the courage to go through with this. And now you're saying it doesn't count?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any experience using these wings in battle, nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the existing systems in our tribe.
Well, you could use them in trials and such as a backup plan. Let's say something goes wrong, and to save the rider and allow for the cuckoosaur and the rider to separate in case that's needed.
Taking a longer-term perspective, I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can develop a new trial format with new assessment criteria, tailored to candidates using the phlogiston wings.
Yeah.
You all raise valid points. But Chaska, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take years to put it into practice.
Mm-hmm.
We lost so many people in that war. These phlogiston wings could be exactly what we need to strengthen our forces and boost morale in this trying time. And as for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunities to gain that. I have high hopes for you, Junon.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hey, stop staring into space. Say thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elder Alpa.
You have nothing to
Yeah.
thank me for. Remember, the way you got your wings back was by relying on yourself.
Oh, Elder Alpa! Bad news! Kukasaurs are attacking the merchants again!
Okay, back on this.
Okay, everyone, stay put while I...
We'll go investigate. That's our thing anyway. Guns and wings. Yes, here we go.
Why did Chaska rush off like that? And then Elder Alpha and the others too? Anyway, let's go see what this is all about.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yeah. There we go. And here we almost are. There we go. The incredible music here. Okay. Hello.
Oh, it's back! It found us again!
Hmm.
Run! Get out of here! Curses. She's really riled up this time. Hey!
Okay.
Stop running! We'll never outrun a creature with wings! Get back here and let's fight!
Mm-hmm.
Stop! All of you!
Chaska! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of that thing!
That's her mom.
What's going on? Why isn't she doing anything?
So it really is you, sister.
Oh.
Wait, sister? That Kukasaur is Chaska's sister?
TB to the time.
Sorry.
Koya, wait!
Is Chaska gonna be okay? Should we go check on her?
Yeah, we should probably do that. Once again, sorry about that. That's just a message that came on my phone and just started playing. So, yeah.
Chaska, are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry.
You're not going to keep following her?
No point. She's an expert at hiding her tracks. Once she's shaken you off, you'll never catch up to her. At least, I always used to lose to her at hide and seek when we were kids.
Ah. When you were kids.
Well, yeah. You know I was raised by Kukasaurs. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Koya, and she's my big sister. We played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops. It felt like it would go on that way forever. Until the day I was sent back to live with the humans.
Oh.
Not all Kukasaurs are friendly towards people. Koya, for instance, she's fine with me because we grew up around each other, but she's not fond of other humans. When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested, and after I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact with humans.
Maybe she thinks that humans stole you away from her.
Yeah.
It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time adjusting to life in the tribe. So whenever something went wrong, I'd run off into the wild and vent to Koya.
Yeah.
Ah, so that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He said you seemed to prefer hanging out with Saurians to your own kind back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. But then, gradually, everything changed. With a new mom and dad, a new tribe, and Koichi, I started getting curious about these humans. I made an effort to understand their behavior. The more time I spent with them, the less I spent with Koya.
Ah.
And then, one day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. She sought me out and asked if I was willing to leave the tribe and go live in the wilderness with her. As far as I can remember, that was the first time she ever approached a human settlement on purpose.
Huh.
So, how did you answer her?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes.
In other words, you turned her down.
No, I was torn. On the one hand, I'd already made up my mind to embrace my new family and accept my human identity. But I also knew that Koya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint her. She took my hesitation as an answer. She saw it as a personal betrayal, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. We hadn't seen each other since, well, until today. Not for a lack of trying, though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with her. But Koya had already asked Mom not to tell me where she'd moved to. It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two daughters. So I didn't press the issue.
But
I didn't go looking for her.
after today's events.
If things carry on like this, I need to make sure I find her before anyone else. Even if she doesn't want to see me. For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe. And see what Mutota and Elder Alba have in mind.
Yeah. Let's go and do that indeed. Okay, here we are back at the tribe. After tending to the wounded, okay, that's everyone for.
I hear there's been another Kukasaur attack.
Ha! I knew it. They're wild animals, and they can't be trusted.
Oh, they can be trusted.
Hey, show a little respect. The Kukasaurs are our partners.
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot about the rest of us.
Well, now that we have the phlogiston wings, do we even need the Kukasaurs anymore?
Oh,
Are you kidding?
I see where this
How
is
are we
going.
supposed to protect our tribe without them?
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like that.
Huh? Protect our tribe? Or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will lose its prestigious position?
You take that back!
Things are changing so quickly.
They are.
Tasca, there's a conflict emerging there. Aren't you going to nip it in the bud?
The whole tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the phlogiston wings. And what happened with Koya.
On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Kukasaurs and humans are no more common than those between people.
Yeah.
But now that the phlogiston wings have entered the equation, it's sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Kukasaurs at all.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. Back then, Lord Ochkan's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon. Chaska, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace to the tribe.
I will.
Traveler, you've already done so much for Natlan, and the Flower Feather clan has no right to ask more of you. But
Say no more. I'm in. Jaska is my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Paimon, just like this to us.
Indeed.
This whole situation has unfolded so quickly that it's put us on a back foot.
Mm-hmm.
To tell the truth, it makes me a little suspicious.
That
Someone
I
might have
get.
orchestrated all this?
It's possible. Leave it with me. I'll look
Mhm.
into it.
Okay.
Also, Chaska, could you try to keep a low profile while you're out there digging around? We don't want to give our hand away.
Yeah, okay.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so where should we start?
That's a good question
This all
indeed.
began with Koya's attacks. If we can find out what led her to do it, that should give us something to work with.
But will she even talk to us?
Unlikely. Given how she reacted when I showed up, I don't think she's forgiven me. If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. Let's go see my mom.
Ah. Yeah. Oh, okay. She lives on that little island over there. Okay. Also, has my exploration... No, my exploration hasn't gone up that much. Okay. Because, as I can show you guys, another two locations here at 100%. And I'm working on getting the rest of Natlan there as well. Would be nice. Anyways, let's grab this Kukasaur away from its children. And go and glide. Over to where we need to go. Did I There we go. Look how easy it is. Here we are. There we go. So, oh, I've been here before, I think. Yeah.
Wow, so this is where you used to live as a child?
When I was little, we used to do this thing where I'd jump from the top of this tree, and Koya would fly over from the platform and catch me in midair. Or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform.
Huh.
After we got a bit older, we went to the nearby shores looking for even greater heights.
Stop! You're gonna give Paimon a heart attack!
Yeah, please do.
I just thought it made a fun story.
I liked it.
Then I'll share more with you when there's time. Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
Okay.
Hey, Mama Bird, I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco. I brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler and Paimon. Traveler, Paimon, this is my mom. Her name is Chimpu. In the human tongue, anyway.
Hi. So you understand Saiyan language?
Not really. I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them. Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. Seems to work about 9 times out of 10, anyway.
Okay.
As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still manage to communicate. Call it the family bond, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be in some trouble.
Jessica explains the situation to Chimpu through a series of
I
gestures.
know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before either. What's behind this sudden change?
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long time.
Huh.
Then, could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? I really need to talk to her. If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then the next time there's an incident, I don't know if I'll make it there in time.
Yeah. What did she say?
She said she'll take us there. Thank you, Mom.
So. Okay. We're going to need to fly probably. Or at least... yeah, let's just try and fly over there. Oh, I don't have any phlogiston left. No, we're not gonna make it there by flying. We'll just go here, and we'll go from there. That's the nice thing about having all done the complete Archka Natlan storyline. But actually, yes, let's get these guys in here. They will allow for a quick swim. Hello. Don't mind me. Quickly stocking up. And on our way we go. And we're almost there already. Look how fast we are. Here we are.
This is a really remote location. Because she was trying to get as far away from humans as possible.
Yeah.
We stay here? Okay. Got it. Traveler, Paimon. Mom says we should stay out of sight for now. She'll talk to Koya first.
Okay.
Koya is very hostile toward humans right now. So if we show up unannounced, it might just make things worse.
Got it. Jessica's mother has a lighter color than the others.
Any idea what they're saying?
Sounds like things are more complicated than I imagined.
Oh.
There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack.
Yeah, with the arrows.
No,
What's wrong?
it's Chime, Koya's child. The attackers kidnapped her. They came over the sea, under the cover of night, and they took Chime.
Oh.
Heck, who would do such a thing?
I searched day and night and finally found them.
When she says them, does she mean the merchants?
Oh yeah! Tafal's contraption is working like a charm.
Hmm.
Turn one. Hey, there's another one. Wait, is that the one that got away last time?
Who cares? Just get them all. T'Pol pays us per catch.
Oh. Good. Save your mother and sister. You'll help too.
Chaska?
By the power
How
of
did he
the
get here?
Hydra Sovereign.
Stop her!
Don't you even think about running away.
There we go. Easy.
Don't come any closer, or I'll go phlogiston wings. Take me out of here.
Uh-oh, looks like it malfunctioned.
Yeah.
This is bad. Mom and Koya are already injured. And if that thing explodes right next to them...
Help! Elemental energy suppresses it. Please, someone.
Get back!
Okay.
It's still going, and it's getting worse.
Guess we need a more permanent solution. All right then.
Damn, Chaska. Check has thrown the malfunctioning track ball into the distance. Moment later, a huge explosion rings out.
That was too close. I thought I was gonna die.
That can still be arranged. Oh. Oh, well, I like that.
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Koya before?
I am. No, it was.
Well, she says it was you.
We still want to deny it. We have other ways of making you talk.
Just tell me, who sent you here?
It was to Paul. He told us to catch all the wild Kukasaurs we can find.
Why?
He also said that this Kukasaur has become a thorn in his side, so it needs dealing with urgently.
Paul? Huh. Sounds familiar. But where from?
So where is he now?
Well, he tends to send his orders in writing. He pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears a mask to hide his face. And whenever we trade Kukasaurs for phlogiston wings, we deal with his henchmen.
So you didn't even make those wings?
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here, to make them look like they're imported.
Huh.
Harder to trace their origins.
Why does he want to catch Kukasaurs?
I don't know, honest!
Well, that's mighty convenient, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What about if I...
No need. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything I know.
Okay.
T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants them alive. So that gives us some clues. This is just a best guess, of course, but we suspect that the gaseous phlogiston stored in the trackballs is drawn directly from the Kukasaurs.
What?
Oh, damn.
Easy now. You're still injured. Keep talking.
Yes, ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to power the phlogiston wings. The slightest imperfection can have disastrous consequences, as you just witnessed. But the Kukasaurs have a natural ability to process gaseous phlogiston. So, if you use them as an intermediary, then...
That's enough. So the Kukasaurs you took, where are they now?
That's a good question.
T'Pol should have them. But no one knows where he's based, apart from him and his henchmen. We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few times. But we always end up losing track of them.
Random thought. Maybe they're hiding up in the sky?
That means we can't go after the ringleader just yet.
T'Pol. I'm sure I've heard that name. Maybe it was...
Chaska, traveler.
Opa. Hello. How did she know to find us here?
That voice! It's
But how then did she know how to find us here?
Alba? What brings you all the way out here?
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion. What's going on?
Let me fill you in.
I don't believe it.
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe in a list of candidates for the flying trials?
Huh? So he's a member of your tribe then?
No. If he was a member of the Flower Feather clan, I definitely know him.
Shall we head back to the tribe and do some investigating?
Now that you mention it, I do remember a young man from outside our tribe who came to participate in our flying trials once. You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you don't remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes, but he'd always dreamed of soaring the skies, so he wanted to join our flying squad.
The
Okay.
Children of Echoes. That's rare.
Yeah.
But despite his best efforts, he unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Kukusaur's approval. In the end, he went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes.
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the Kukusaurs.
That could very well be.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the Kukusaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
Easy, Chaska. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the phlogiston wings with Kukusaurs is only speculation.
That's true.
Bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the phlogiston wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further. After all, many are mistrustful of the Kukusaurs after recent events.
Yeah.
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the Kukusaurs and slip some mora to anyone opposed to them, but...
But Koya only attacked humans because they stole her child!
Yeah.
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high. Unless we have irrefutable evidence.
I mean, we need to catch the paw himself.
Bravo! My thoughts exactly. In the meantime, leave these men with me. I'll escort them back to the tribe.
Okay.
I'll take the other members of their crew into custody too. They won't get another chance to stir up trouble.
Good.
Fair enough. I guess finding T'Pol is gonna be the key to resolving this conflict. Let's hope the Children of Echoes have some info on him.
Let's hope that indeed.
Sorry, whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all blown over. I have to fix this situation before it spirals out of control.
Yeah.
Mom, sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly.
Everyone departs, leaving only Chimpu and Koya. If you're worried, go ahead and follow her. Don't worry about me, Mom. Mom can take care of the rest. Got it. Time. Time flies by. Okay, yeah, we're here at the Children of Echoes. Dope. That's a problem because Shinloden is part of this quest. So we'll enter focused experience mode, which leaves all other quests unable to be done. And what's happening? Genshin crashed. Give me a moment, press. Okay, we're back and we are in the focused experience mode, so that's good. Okay, here we go. We might have interference of any other quest. No. We need to go here. Also, let me check something real quick. That's checked, okay. Yes, okay. Here we go.
So Alpa says that T'Pol's from the Children of Echoes.
Mm-hmm.
But how do we track him down? Just ask around until we find him?
That's one way. But I don't think that's the right way.
Let's start by talking to someone we know. It'll be faster that way. At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is...
Shilonen. Right?
Wakey, wakey, Shilonen.
Oh, it's you. Okay, give me a second. I'll come down.
Hey, I like it. I like that she sleeps in trees. I would not mind that as well. Seems like you two both love climbing trees. I climb trees. Fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap.
I climb trees
Ah,
to
there
fly
we go.
further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap.
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day. Yeah. So, you've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might I inquire as to, why?
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it couldn't wait. Does the name T'Pol mean anything to you? He's a craftsman, apparently.
Huh. T'Pol. Yeah, that rings a bell. I think that's Puma's child.
Is he in the trap right now?
Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you looking for him?
It's a long story. It's hard to explain what happened simply and briefly.
Phlogiston wings. Wow, okay. The kid actually pulled it off. Well, looks like no more rest for me today.
Pulled it off? You mean he's tried making something like this before?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the Flower Feather clan.
So right
Okay.
after he went wingless then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Kukasaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. I never really kept up with him after that.
Okay.
His parents traveled a lot in their youth and only returned to the tribe after he was born. But they settled in a remote area and don't interact with other people much. Which means most people in the tribe don't know them very well.
Okay.
Your best bet is to chat to his direct family. I'll go get Puma. Wait for me in front of the workshop. I won't be long.
Okay. Nice. Here we go. And actually, while we're here, let's say there's nothing here to get. We need to be higher. I saw someone here. There we go. And we enter. No, yeah, no, that's not entirely where I wanted to go, but okay. Does lead us to be able to go here. And there we are. A short while later at Shilonen's workshop.
I'm back. Allow me to introduce T'Pol's mother, Puma.
Hello.
Oh, save the pleasantries. I don't want to spend any longer talking about that boy than I have to.
Ah, sore subject, huh?
I disowned him long ago. He is no child of mine. All he cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. Oh, we tried to talk sense into him, but he was obsessed.
Really?
And then when he left us, he spouted some nonsense about building a workshop in the sky to avoid the constant criticism of us ground dwellers.
That's so.
He left his notebook behind. Whatever questions you have, you can look for them in there. I am done talking about him.
Okay.
He's no son of mine. He never called me Mom anyhow.
Wow, they've really fallen out.
Yeah.
Paimon sure wasn't expecting that.
Her husband, T'Pol's father, he passed away recently, and T'Pol didn't even bother to show his face at the funeral.
Damn.
If you ask me, that was probably the final straw for Puma.
Yeah.
I'll go keep her company. If there's anything else you need, just come and find me.
Thank you.
Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we got now, right?
Yeah.
What's in there?
Good question. Oh. Designed for... Yeah. Designed for his airship.
Some early designs for the phlogiston wings, and some theorizing about an airborne workshop. Natlan, the Cinder City. Looks like that's where he got his technological inspiration from.
Yeah.
So, was he serious about the workshop in the sky? But that's such a big project for one person. Do we think he actually pulled it off?
Actually, look at the balloon sketched. Haven't we seen that before?
Oh, yes. The one from the trial arena that was super high up.
That balloon has been there for a while, and everyone's been wondering how it got up there, but what if that's the wrong question? What if it started off even higher up, above the clouds and out of view? And
In other words, could it be...
T'Pol's workshop?
Seems likely. If T'Pol's base had been hiding above the clouds this whole time, that would definitely explain why Isidore couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I totally called it! But how do we get up there? Chaska, can you even fly that high?
By myself? Possibly. But with a passenger, no chance.
Okay.
I doubt even phlogiston wings could take you up that high. At least, not without that relic T'Pol mentioned in his notebook.
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. We'll have to find another way.
Can you fly up that high, Paimon?
Nope. That's way beyond Paimon's altitude. Also, would you really expect Paimon to go up there and take on T'Pol by herself?
Perhaps finally could do something.
Just because we can't think of a solution doesn't mean no one else can. I'm not the only flying expert in my tribe, you know.
Oh, good point. We should go ask Elder Alpa.
Yeah.
And Mutoda. He was quite the flying ace back in the day, too. Let's head back and see what they suggest.
Let's head back indeed. So. Here we go. And here they are. Mutoda and Alpa.
Chaska, you're finally back. Things are getting really tense in the tribe.
Yeah.
Have you made any headway with your investigation?
We have.
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
If things are still escalating, even though we've rounded up the merchants, maybe there are other parts out there fanning the flames
We
too.
found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle standing between us and the irrefutable evidence we need.
Jessica explains what you found out about T'Pol and your theory about the airborne workshop.
A relic from the Cinder City? So Ochkon's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
Yeah.
An airborne workshop and a hot air balloon above the trial arena. And that's where you're trying to get to now?
And this had Any ideas how we can get up there?
Neither phlogiston wings nor a Kukusaur can take you that high up. Do you really think that's where T'Pol is hiding?
Yeah.
You know what? There might just be a way.
Really?
Do you still remember those spouts in the arena? When they were all blocked, the gaseous phlogiston was trapped and unable to flow.
Yeah.
But now, it's flowing freely. If we were to block them up again...
You mean all of them except the one at the very top of the arena? To build up the pressure there?
Yeah.
Precisely. With all the gaseous phlogiston flowing through one spout, it would create a high-pressure wind current.
And then we just ride it up into the sky!
Yes. It has its risks, but with Chaska's abilities, I think she could manage it.
That we could do.
It's an extremely risky approach. But I agree that it's feasible.
If you want to give it a try, check with Inkanak at the trial grounds. She can explain how to block the spouts.
Okay.
Chaska, if anyone has a hope of seizing this evidence from the high heavens, it is you.
Okay. So we're going back to the arena. Here we are. You hurry to the trial ground area and explain what's...
Goodness me, that is a very bold idea.
Maybe so, but we have to act fast. What's the quickest way for us to block off the spouts?
Yeah.
From a technical perspective, I'd have to advise taking some measurements and carefully planning this out first. But then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. See the solid phlogiston over there?
Already thought so, yeah.
Our prior inspections revealed that some kind of stable structure has formed inside, making it highly damage resistant. It's not without its weak points, but unless they're all struck at the same time, the structural integrity won't be threatened.
So, what happens if we do strike them up?
It'll collapse.
Yeah.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, you got it. As long as you hit all the weak spots at once from the right angle, the solid phlogiston will fall right on top of the spout and block it up.
You're right about rough and ready. Sounds like my kind of plan.
Yes, it does. Indeed. Here we go.
Take me up.
There we go. That's one. Yeah, no. That.
Giddy up.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Should not have done that. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can enter these in order to get higher up real quick.
Fine.